In this lesson, let's learn about solving for maxima and minima. 極大、極小の求め方. Let's find the maxima of f of x equals parentheses x squared minus 3 parentheses Euler's number to the negative x power. First, let's find f prime of x. F prime of x equals 2x Euler negative x power plus parentheses x squared minus 3 parentheses negative Euler to the negative x power parentheses equals negative parentheses x squared minus 2x minus 3 parentheses Euler to the negative x power, which equals negative parentheses x minus 3 parentheses x plus 1 parentheses Euler to the negative x power. Next, let's find x when f prime of x equals 0. From Euler negative x power, when f prime of x equals 0, we get x equals 3 and x equals negative 1. Next, let's make an increasing and decreasing table. The table should look like what is shown down below. Finally, from the increasing and decreasing table, we get a maxima of 6 over Euler cubed when x equals 3 and a minima of negative 2 Euler when x equals negative 2. Now let's do some practice. Press the pause button and try to solve the practice problem. Once you're finished, press the resume button and mark what you got correct. Now let's check our answers. For number 1, we get f prime of x equals x squared plus x plus 1 minus parentheses x plus 1 parentheses 2x minus 1 parentheses over parentheses x squared plus 1 parentheses squared. That equals negative x parentheses x plus 2 parentheses over parentheses x squared plus x plus 1 parentheses squared. When f prime of x equals 0, then x equals 0 and negative 2. From the increasing and decreasing table, we get x equals 0 and a maxima of 1, and x equals negative 2 and a minima of negative 1 over 3. For number 2, we get f prime of x equals Euler to the negative x power minus x times Euler to the negative x power. That equals parentheses 1 minus x parentheses times Euler to the negative x power. When f prime of x equals 0, then x equals 1. From the increasing and decreasing table, we get x equals 1 and a maxima of Euler to the negative 1 power. Were you able to answer both questions correctly? Finally, let's review what we have learned. First, find f prime of x, then find x when f prime of x equals 0. That concludes this lesson.